So guys, right into the story. Okay, the year was 2018. Nimetoka campus 2017, and then the 8 months that you wait or so. So it's September. I'm supposed to report. Actually, I was supposed to report in August, but nikaenda September, early hapo September. So I was dating prior campus, like. Yeah, hizo my relationships zenye mtu upata akiwa after form 4 blah 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 blah. So this relationship nikasonga nayo form 4. Kusonga nayo form 4 now it escalate. You know, when you have a boyfriend somewhere and uko home, you know, there's not much that can happen and stuff, especially when you're coming from a tough, you know, home with tough parents, I mean. Okay, so the relationship escalated. And by escalating, I mean, uko kampo, now you have a little bit of freedom and stuff. You're living alone, or maybe you're living in the hostel, so you have time to hang out with friends and stuff. Yeah, so that's the kind of freedom that I had. Relationship escalated and things happened. And now such was September, October, November. My God, that's when this all started. That's actually the day that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. Yeah. So November hapo mwisho naanza kufeel nikiwa I'm sick. I just don't feel like waking up. I'm always tired. Even if I sleep 24 hours straight, I'm still so tired. So mimi nika assume, normally being me, I don't like going to the hospital and I don't like taking medicines. So I just assume maybe I'm just FRESHA exam, because that was the time I was actually sitting for my first year, first and semester exams. That's when I was sitting for the exams. So I actually sat for the exams. Guys, I'm sorry for the background, you know, the kid and stuff, you know, she's allowed to be a kid, and that is, she's allowed to play. So you'll have to bear with her as I should, because of course it's her responsibility. Anyway, I sat through the exams. I actually passed, but now I have to go home. Going home means, you know, disclaimer, that time I didn't know I actually niko na ball. Kwa dhani tu ni I'm just sick for no reason, but nilikuwa na shuku. Why? Because my periods had delayed, and my periods zinakuanga on time. They are so timing time-ish or whatever it is. So now it's time for me to go home. So mimi nikaenda home, but sasa sitoki kwa bed, nalala kila time. I'm avoiding some foods. I can't eat everything. I'm just feeling overwhelmed. Nalala 24 hours, and still when I wake up the next morning, I'm still sick. So you can imagine that dilemma. And I don't know then. I'm just so young. I'm so naive. My siblings actually wananitaunt because meaning to sipendi kulala, in short. Hata ukiniweka kwa kitanda, I like stay for long hours before I actually sleep. So, hey, ndo hiyo mimi sitoki kwa kitanda. My siblings, kwanza brother wangu anakuja, sijui nini. Yeah. Anyway, siku moja my mom said, uambie budako akupeleke hosi. But now, I don't know, I was actually ready to go to the hospital, but hiyo siku ni kama my God was working, because budangu alikataa, because either he wasn't feeling like going or stuff, but alikataa. So upon refusal, deki kaisha hivyo, in January I had to go back to school. Now going back to school, those people who are in JKUAT main campus unajua kwamba as long as umelipa fee, you can access medical care free. That's the good things about that school. So I went to doc, nikapimwa, nikapelekwa lab, urine samples and blood pressure and you know what have you. Nikaambiwa enda urudi saa 8, because it was around 11. Enda utarudia lab results saa 8. Mimi ndo nimeenda nyumbani. Actually it was the longest walk ever, because the jua is crazy, kumejaa watu, you know, it was just absolutely uncomfortable, but I had to come back. So ndo hiyo mimi nimerudi, kuna line nikangoja, finally nikaitwa. hey, dog ako in a certain mood ambayo haifurahishi. It's like I knew what she wanted to say before she actually even said it. So ameanza na canceling kidogo. Mimi nashangaa don't say ni nini. Haniambi. Just say what it is you want to say. And then she like, boom, you're pregnant. And I was like, what? You're pregnant. My God, say on the reality nianza kusing. I can't believe it. It's what? It's like no, that's not possible. How is it possible? You know, those stupid questions you start asking about how is it possible that you can get pregnant. Of course you know how it's possible. Please. So she cancelled me. I cried. It was a really sad day. Going home, I didn't even talk to anyone. I just went and slept. I actually slept for 3 days straight because I took some heavy sleeping pills, which I shouldn't have. Thank God my baby was not harmed, but it did. I slept, I didn't eat. It was just a depressing moment because now, what are you going to do with a pregnant? I mean, I'm young, I'm like 19 then. I'm 19 years old. So I actually took a week inside the house. I'm not picking calls and stuff. And that was how I found out. So guys, the next phase we're going is actually going to be sad. And that is, who did I tell first? And how did my baby daddy react then? So guys, stay tuned for tomorrow's episode. It's going to be rather emotional. Grab your tissues because it's going to be a roller coaster. Meanwhile, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know, at least motivate me to actually make videos for you and to entertain you, because you know, being a mom and stuff, having to juggle between what you're supposed to do in a day and then find actually time to make videos and stuff. Okay, so just subscribe, share. Let's preach this gospel. You know, I may inspire someone out there who's going through the same situation that I went through 4 years ago, because it's now 4 years ago since that day. Yeah, so, ciao.